COVID-19 has so many businesses struggling right now.
And the town of Clear Lake, Iowa is no different, with summer tourism being a big part of business. Our Alex Tejada spent the day on the lake talking to businesses and joins us now live at the Lady of the Lake. Alex.
Tom, Caitlin, much of Clear Lake's economy is, of course, based around the lake and the fun that people have on its shores during the summer. I'm here with Scott Monson of Lady of the Lake, a paddle wheel excursion that offers private cruises. So, Scott, tell me how things have changed this summer.
With the socially distancing, we've had to cut our capacities, so we're down to 50%, and we've got to deal with that, keeping everybody apart, and so we've got smaller crowds.
Absolutely. So, if crowds in Clear Lake, have you seen smaller crowds as a whole this year, or just smaller crowds that you guys are allowed to have?
Smaller crowds that we're allowed to have, but also downtown has been a smaller crowd regarding the tourist dollar. Without the fireworks, without the carnivals, without any attractions coming downtown. We've all had to find a different way to kind of cope with that, but the lake itself has been just busy.
Absolutely, and you guys are a seasonal business. When were you guys kind of allowed to reopen, and are things back to normal somewhat here?
We opened up the week after Memorial Weekend, and it's not back to normal by far, and we're hoping by maybe later this summer that we can get back to full capacity.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Scott. And it's not just Lady of the Lake, but all of Clear Lake that's feeling the effect. When are things getting back to normal? That is the question on everyone's minds, especially business owners in Clear Lake, Iowa, relying on summer tourism.
That's the million-dollar question right there. Of course, I would hope that business, would pick back up, but it's not going to pick back up when Sarasota County is spiking, state of Iowa is spiking. There's spikes all over the country going on right now.
The owner of the other place is taking precautions to keep his restaurant safe for customers.
Because, that's about what it is. People have to feel comfortable again about going into the restaurants or any businesses.
Operating at 40% capacity and not seeing the usual 4th of July crowd.
There were a lot of people that still came to town, but I think they were maintaining on the beaches, and they were on their boats and all that stuff.
Lake activities do continue to bring many Minnesotans across the border, but not the same crowds as years past.
We started seeing people that just wanted to get out of the house and were done quarantining and wanted to be outside hiking and being on the boat and staying with their family and not being out in a large crowd, and we're able to offer that here in Clear Lake.
On a normal summer day, it's almost impossible to find a parking spot on Clear Lake's Main Street. However, today, that wasn't the case.
The visitors, there's quite a few less than normal. Like in the summer, we would see maybe even up to 100 a day.
The Surf Ballroom Museum is open, but still no live shows until at least the fall.
Things are slowly getting back to normal. We want to hear the music again, though, so that's kind of the last step.
For now, the lake community is attracting people from other parts of the country who had to cancel vacation plans.
We are from Savannah, Georgia. We're staying with our friends, and they took us on their boat, and it's a beautiful lake.
Despite canceling a trip to Peru, my fellow Southerners enjoyed their time in Clear Lake.
We did some shopping and, lots of neat non-chain stores.
And Clear Lake is happy to have visitors, as long as they keep other safety in mind.
We're very pleased with how people are respecting our community.
Libby Hahn tells me that hotels, Airbnbs, and other lake rentals are seeing a recent increase in traffic, and they hope that continues through the rest of this summer. A place that also wants to see increased traffic is down here on the dock at Lady of the Lake. They're open from 5 to 10, serving food and drinks. Live in Clear Lake, Iowa, Alex Tejada, KTDC News.